Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. And for those of you that are returning, welcome back. And thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. We're just tapping in, of course, to get a message, seeing what you guys need to know or be aware of for your highest and greatest good. And this will be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you or your specific story. However, as always, I do ask that you guys support the channel by liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you are not already. All right, let's go ahead and tap in. I hope that everyone is doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy as always. All right, let's see. All right, so bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Five of Cups here. Now, with this Five of Cups, there could obviously be some sort of loss here. Five of Cups can talk about a lot of pain, emotional loss here. I'm seeing the Eight of Swords and the King of Wands or Elder of Wands energy here. So we could be talking about a fire sign with that King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag here, but Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups, it's almost like an energy of someone can't escape a feeling of loss, or they can't escape a feeling of sadness here. So I don't know if this is you, collective, or if this is someone that is likely around you or maybe in your energy here. And of course, we're going to clarify it here, but there's an inexplicable feeling of pain, of loss, of hurt here. And it feels like with the Eight of Swords, no matter what someone is doing or maybe trying or attempting to do here, they can't escape it. They can't move on from it. It's something that really feels like it's plaguing someone, or this pain feels deep here. So I don't know if someone's going through a breakup. This could also be with that King of Wands, someone's pride that is suffering, someone's ego here. And again, it doesn't have to be you. This can be someone that is around you or in your energy here. But with the Three of Wands, we're talking about an energy of growth and expansion, making plans, things changing here. What is this Three of Wands about? Ooh, the Chariot. The Chariot feels good. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. This is definitely making plans for the future, taking control. And this is someone that's taking the reins, and they're not making any, I want to say they're not making any excuses here. Someone here is in control. They know where they're going. They're putting their all into this forward movement here. Two of Wands. Yeah, it has to do with some plans. So this is someone that's making plans for the future. And again, it could be this King of Wands here. Tell me about that Three of Wands, Chariot. And we have the Page of Cups. So this is someone, all right, she's out. She goes in and out so much. This is someone that's moving forward, but I almost get the vibe here that with the Page of Cups, this is someone that's following their dreams, following their heart, following their aspirations here. So it's something that someone is really wanted, or someone here is really head over heels when it comes to this decision. Now, this could be a relationship. We could be talking about a connection here, but I'm seeing the Seven of Swords here. So I don't know if someone is being very strategic, or if there's an energy of something that is hidden, or something that someone does not want to accept. Because sometimes the Seven of Swords can talk about deception, but it can also talk about us not wanting to be honest with ourselves, or not wanting to look at something holistically, realistically, or look at something in an honest or upfront way. Now, with the Ten of Cups coming out, whatever this is, it has to do with someone's happiness, their satisfaction here. Ten of Cups, you guys know, this is happily ever after. When we see the Ten of Cups, this talks about wish fulfillment. But again, if we're talking about family, a relationship, legacy here, this is having everything and being very satisfied or very happy with everything that you have achieved. Give me something on that Ten of Cups here. Uh-oh, we got the Five of Pentacles. So there is some sort of loss. It could be someone that is losing a relationship here, suffering here. Six of Swords lets me know that there's been a change. Either a change in the way someone thinks. With the Devil, Six of Swords, though, it's like someone's moving forward from some sort of negative attachment or some sort of addiction. Something that was not right, or maybe something that was very It may have had a hold on someone. Why is the Ten of Cups here with the Five of Pentacles? And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So someone's trying to regain something after losing something. It feels like a relationship. It feels like it could be a family here. I don't know if this is someone that was making plans and moving forward, and then there was some sort of sudden loss, or something that a person is realizing that it almost feels like someone has lost something. I almost said misplaced. And I don't know why that came out. It's almost like you lose something and then you find it again. Because again, I'm seeing this Eight of Pentacles here. So there's something here that someone has worked very hard, or they're working very hard to come back from this loss, whatever this setback may be. Seven of Pentacles is here. So this is someone who's worked very, very hard to achieve this, very, very hard to obtain this here. And again, this Seven of Pentacles talks about investing here. So this feels like someone here is trying to go from a 5 to an Eight of Pentacles, where someone is out in the cold maybe, or someone here is really suffering, but they're still very committed to some sort of happily ever after here. Now, with the Sun coming out, Leo energy, this has to do with someone's happiness, their joy, but the Sun also talks about illumination, things that we can see here. And there's something here that's very obvious here. Tell me about the Sun. We got the Five of Wands. So there is some sort of conflict. It could be some sort of jealousy, some sort of problem. It could also talk about a competition here. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. This feels like there are some obstacles here, but with the Seven of Wands, it's almost like someone doesn't want to believe it. Someone doesn't want to accept it. There could be someone that is trying to create obstacles, trying to block something, trying to make something more difficult. Ten of Pentacles talks about family. Why is the Sun here with the Five of Wands? Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely something here. Five of Wands to the Eight of Swords. There's definitely some sort of restriction here, or someone fighting to kind of keep someone stuck, keep someone trapped, keep someone bound here. Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's an energy of walking away from some sort of problems here, walking away with the Nine of Swords from some sort of worry, anxiety here. I don't know if someone is purposely trying to keep someone in this energy, but again, with the Sun here, something is very clear. And going back to that Eight of Swords, it's like someone doesn't want to, they can't move on. They can't accept loss. They can't accept defeat. There's something here that someone does not want to accept. And again, Page of Cups is very dreamy. This is the kind of energy where someone wants to believe in the best, or they're very hopeful for the best, regardless of what they see. And with the Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, this is what they see. So there is some sort of conflict. Someone here is very bound to some sort of, it almost feels like a very chaotic energy, or an energy where there's a lot of turmoil here. And again, with the Sun, it doesn't mean that this is happy. It means that this is very apparent. Look at how bright the Sun is. The Sun is shining. So it's very evident. It's very apparent. But it almost feels like someone doesn't want to accept it here. Temperance lets me know that this could be the wrong path for someone. Someone could be going down the wrong path, or choosing a path that may not necessarily be the path for them. It may not necessarily suit them here. Tell me about Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, look at that. We got Judgment. Ooh, and Temperance in the reverse. So someone is not making a right decision here. There is some sort of wake-up call, but with Temperance in the reverse, this is not the right path here. Temperance, this is coming out as the obstacle or the challenge here. But with the Star, someone's very hopeful. They're very optimistic here. Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords can be a bit stubborn here. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but Queen of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone that's looking at a situation and they're saying, listen, I have invested a lot. I can see this working out. I'm very optimistic here. But again, with Temperance, there's something here about a path or going down the wrong path. This is a big deal. When you see Judgment and Temperance, with Temperance in the reverse, this is a big deal. This is some sort of wake-up call, and it lets me know that with Temperance in the reverse, going down a specific path or going down the wrong path could likely change everything, or it could completely transform the trajectory of someone's life. So if someone is meant to do this or that or go in a specific direction here, with Temperance in reverse, not following the path or not allowing themselves to go down the right road could obviously create some sort of, I want to say, upheaval for someone in their life. Now, with the Seven of Swords here, there's an energy of someone that's being very strategic. But again, with the Seven of Swords, this can also talk about deception. And most importantly, it can talk about self-deception, deceiving ourselves, wanting something when we know that this is not the best thing for us, or wanting something and almost lying to ourselves, telling ourselves that this is something that is for us when we know deep down maybe it's not. Give me something on that Seven of Swords. 55 could be significant. We got the Fool. So the Fool is very carefree. The Fool is someone that wants to start over. There's a new beginning here. They're pursuing something, but they're throwing caution to the wind as well here. We got the Hierophant coming out, Five of Swords, and there's that King of Wands again. So Five of Swords is someone that is not listening to their rationale, maybe rejecting something here. What is this about? Tell me about the Seven of Swords and the Fool. And the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, this is someone who's very excited here, but it's like they're letting their excitement get the best of them, or they're letting there's a circumstance here that someone here is very invested in. And again, this is someone with the Ace of Wands that is very passionate about something. They're following some sort of passion, some sort of spark, some sort of excitement. But it kind of makes me feel that with that Seven of Swords, someone isn't listening to their intuition. They're kind of going off of how they feel or the excitement that they feel, not necessarily what they know to be true. Page of Wands is here. So there is some sort of excitement, or someone here is very hopeful, very optimistic here. But again, that Seven of Swords lets me know that someone here may not be on the right path, or they're not following, again, the path that is meant for them here. Seven of Wands is coming out. And the Seven of Wands really talks about protecting yourself, standing your ground. But look, there's some scissors there. So this could also talk about severing ties or blocking people here. Seven of Swords to the Seven of Wands. So 77 could be significant for someone. Give me something on that Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, Seven of Wands. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, Spirit. We got the Two of Swords in reverse. Now, in the reverse, the Two of Swords is an energy of someone here that's not confused. This is someone here that may have been confused in the past here, but they're not here. Ten of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Someone is not happy. They're realizing that with the Ten of Swords, this is the end. I don't know if this is like a relationship ending or breaking up here. Why is the Seven of Wands here with the Two of Swords? But someone here, it's like they've made a decision here. The decision has been made. They're clear on this decision. And we got the Four of Wands. So it could have to do with a home, a family, a relationship even. Yeah, the Tower. Why am I hearing, what is the saying? Irretrievably broken? When something is shattered, something can no longer be fixed. Because the Tower talks about sudden doom and gloom, or a situation that is not built on stable or solid foundation here. Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if this is someone that's projecting here, or is... The Queen of Pentacles fell out. So obviously it could be an earth sign that we're dealing with here. Eight of Wands to the Tower is also a lot of energy. It's someone that has either been through a lot. They've been through maybe a lot of suffering here, a lot of instability here. And maybe this is what it is. This could be a situation where something has been very unstable and someone is likely moving forward, but there's an energy of someone that's lying to themselves, almost telling themselves that this can be fixed, or this is the right path, this is the right decision, and I don't think that is. King of Cups is coming out, or the Elder of Cups. So this has something to do with love, emotions, feelings here, but this is someone who has learned how to love. They've learned through trial and error. They've learned through their experiences here. Could be a water sign here. Give me something on that Elder of Cups energy. We got the Three of Cups and the Lovers. Wow, so this feels like something's coming back together. There is some sort of connection, but the Three of Cups talks about connecting with people that are considered our soul tribe, people that have similarities or things that are likely deeper than the surface, or deeper on the surface level. We got justice here coming out, Libra energy. So in the energy of justice, it's letting me know that this is about fairness and balance, receiving what someone deserves here. Knight of Swords with the Wheel. So someone is pursuing something wholeheartedly. They're giving their all to this to bring justice here. So I'm going to clarify this, because I'm kind of getting a vibe here that someone here is at a make or break point, or they're in a situation where it's a make it or break it situation, or decision, dilemma even. And again, I don't know if this is you or someone that you're connected to, but there's something here about working very hard to achieve something, having a goal, having a specific vision, and not letting that go. But I'm not going to lie, the Three of Cups with the Lovers, that can definitely be a reconciliation, people coming back together, people making a choice, or choosing love, or choosing each other here over everything. So let's get a little bit more on some of these and see what this is about. Clarify that Page of Cups. All right, that came right out. We got the Eight of Wands. So Page of Cups to the Eight of Wands, this is definitely someone here that wants to move very quickly here, or someone who is really following their heart. But again, they're putting their all into this. This is the kind of energy where you give everything you've got. But again, we're talking about a Page of Cups. So we're starting with a Page of Cups, and we're ending here with the King of Cups. So there is some sort of development. There is some sort of change. Someone here is likely growing here, or there's this energy of elevating and moving forward. And if this is a relationship, this is likely a situation where someone is starting out as a page, maybe very naive, very hopeful, very optimistic, and they're ending up as an Elder of Cups or King of Cups, which is someone that is very experienced. And again, they've lived and learned, and through this experience, they know what exactly it is that they want, or they're very sure of what they want when it comes to love and deeper connections here. What is this Five of Pentacles about? We got the King of Wands here. So we have a King of Wands and King of Cups here. It could be an air sign, I'm sorry, a water sign and a fire sign here. Doesn't have to be, but the King of Wands here, this is definitely someone here who is a natural leader. They're very powerful. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is someone who feels as if maybe they've lost something, or they've lost themselves here. And again, it has to do with either family, connections, relationships here. It could be a situation where someone feels as if they've lost a part of themselves in a relationship, or a relationship has caused a person to lose some sort of confidence or a part of themselves that they've always known here. So again, this could be someone that's getting into a connection, getting into a relationship, and feeling as if, you know what, I'm not who I used to be here, or I've lost a part of myself in getting into this connection here. What is this Eight of Pentacles? But this is someone who is still very committed, or they're working very hard to maintain this here. I'm getting, we got Judgment here. Now, Judgment, this is definitely a wake-up call, but again, it talks about answering a specific call. So this is someone who likely is committed to something, and they're answering the call because they've committed. But again, with that Five of Pentacles, there's some sort of loss. So this is a very honorable person, a very stand-up person, the kind of person that does what needs to be done, or they kind of do what is best here, but it feels like they're doing what's best for everyone else. And with the Sun, Five of Wands, it's obvious that there's something that's not working, or some sort of conflict. Again, give me something on that Five of Wands here. We got the Lovers. And we see the Lovers here. So with the Lovers coming out with the Five of Wands, this is a very much, or this is a relationship that is bringing a lot of conflict. Either there's a lot of conflict within this relationship, or a choice or decision that someone has made is in direct conflict, or is not what is best here for this connection. And look, the Five of Wands is here again at the bottom of this deck. So there's definitely some sort of, I feel like, a challenge here. Page of Swords to the Seven of Swords. This is someone who is investigating, or seeing, or trying to figure something out. I don't know if someone, it almost feels like someone's at war with themselves here. Because the Page to the Seven of Swords, someone is looking at someone get away with something. They're watching someone be maybe deceptive. They're watching someone be very strategic here. And again, I don't know if this is causing some sort of conflict. It's almost like someone feels manipulated here. Or it's like, I know you're manipulating me. I know you're hiding something. I know you're being sneaky here. And this is why we're fighting, or this is why there is some sort of drama. Clarify that Eight of Swords here. So yeah, someone knows that a person, Four of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is someone, Eight of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. Both of these are energies of a person that can't let go. It's almost like this is a situation where people can't get along, but they also can't let go here. Seven of Pentacles. There's an investment here. Someone here feels as if they've worked very hard, or they've given a lot to this relationship or this situation here. And look, Three of Wands with the Ace of Cups. So there is some sort of, I feel like someone has been waiting for something to change, waiting for something to improve, waiting for some sort of love or compassion or some sort of like overflow of love, but it just feels like it's not happening here. And this is the Page of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is the person that is very dreamy, very hopeful, very optimistic, and it's almost like regardless of what they see, they may still be, I want to say, naive. And this is not to say that anyone is naive, but we've all been in that position when we're in love. We kind of see what we want to see, or we kind of allow a situation to be what it is, but not necessarily what it's supposed to be. So it feels like someone here has been very naive in this situation, and maybe someone's starting to wake up or starting to realize here. Give me something on that Temperance in reverse. Why is that Temperance in reverse? We got a few here, but the King of Pentacles is in reverse, the Nine of Swords is in reverse, and the Hermit is in reverse. That's a lot. That's a lot. And all three in the reverse, look what's here, the Hangman. The Hangman is upside down. He is in reverse naturally. So what this tells me is that someone is coming to some sort of realization with Temperance in reverse. This is not the path here. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone that's maybe very stubborn, obsessed with having their way. It could be someone that's very greedy, but with the Nine of Swords, this is someone that has a lot of fear, but it's more internal, especially with the Hermit in reverse. Someone here feels very lonely. They feel very isolated here. This is bad news when you see this. This is someone that, again, they're rejecting rationale. They're rejecting what they know, or maybe even how they feel, and this is what they're experiencing. Feeling as if maybe they're stuck. They can't make a move here. Someone here is not at peace with a decision, or they're not at peace with something here. And again, the Hangman can literally represent a person that feels stuck, or they feel as if they don't have a choice in the matter. They don't have any options here. Strength in the World. So maybe this is requiring some sort of sacrifice here. Why is the Ace of Wands here with that Seven of Swords? We got the High Priestess. Now, Piscean energy with this High Priestess here, there is some sort of knowing, or it's like there's an inner knowing here. So someone is seeing something, or they know something here. There's some sort of knowledge that someone has. And it makes me feel with the Fool, Ace of Wands, someone here may not be as naive as they appear to be. The High Priestess is very knowledgeable here. They've learned a lot. But again, with the Seven of Swords, they may be moving in a very strategic way, or they're being advised at least to move in a very strategic way. This is someone that is following their intuition. And I don't know if this is someone that's trying to talk someone into doing something here, because the Fool, Ace of Wands, this is like just throwing caution to the wind, just going for it. Just going for it. But with the High Priestess, someone here either knows better, or there's this energy of your internal voice, your internal compass, something within you telling you that maybe something's not right here with the Seven of Swords. Maybe someone here wants you to just blindly trust them, have blind faith, blindly just go in and abandon how you truly feel. We got the Hierophant, Justice, and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. Libra, Taurus energy with the Seven of Cups. So there is some sort of, I feel like with Justice and the Seven of Cups, someone, they can see through some sort of confusion, or it's someone that's finally seeing through the fog here. Someone's intuition isn't lying to them. So whatever it is that you feel, or you think, or that you've experienced here, this feels like you know best. And I'm almost getting a vibe here that someone could be trying to convince you, or trying to maybe play on your feelings or emotions here. But again, with the High Priestess, you know best what it is that you want. Why is the Two of Swords here with the Four of Wands here? Why is the Two of Swords reversed with the Four of Wands? We got strength. So you do have the power, Leo energy. You do have the power to remain strong, to stand your ground, to overcome this. And look, there's the Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Page of Swords again here. So is someone just talking? Because Page to the Seven of Swords, especially with the Page of Cups, it's almost like someone's telling a person what they want to hear. Giving someone false hope, creating a false narrative here. It's almost like I'm saying exactly what you want me to say, or I'm speaking, but I'm telling you what I think you will want me. It feels like someone wants to convince someone of something here, and someone here knows better. So I don't know if this is someone that's trying to convince you when it comes to a relationship, making a choice, a decision, but whatever this is, you either know best or you seem to know better, and your intuition is really telling you here that someone either can't be trusted, someone here wants you to have blind faith. This could be a business or partnership, but regardless of what it is, it feels like you know better. And this is someone who is trying to kind of talk you into something here. But again, what's interesting here is that with the Elder of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Lovers, it feels like true love. It feels like a divine connection. It feels like a celebration or a love worth celebrating here. What does this Three of Cups represent? We got the Page of Wands here. So this is some sort of new idea, something that's just starting out. Okay, the World is here. So there is something that is ending, a cycle that's closing out. So this could be someone new coming in. Clarify the Lovers. I don't want to take them. They just kind of fell out. But I see the Magician. Clarify the Lovers here. Because the Page of Wands definitely talks about freedom. It talks about excitement, and just like that, the Knight of Wands comes out. So Page to the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a very passionate energy, especially with the Lovers. The Emperor, the Wheel, and the Magician. Wowza. That's good. Someone here is manifesting some sort of change here, but with the Emperor here, it almost feels like something is being divinely orchestrated, or there's something here. Now, with the Lovers and the Knight of Wands, I don't always like that energy because it feels non-committal. Why is this Knight of Wands here with the Lovers? What is this about? Because this could also talk about someone that's just very fearless. They're putting all of their energy into a new connection, a new relationship here. Tell me about the Lovers with that Knight of Wands. And we have the Two of Swords. So this is some sort of decision. It could be a difficult decision. Someone that is weighing their options. Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands here. So there is some sort of new beginning. And with the Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, there is going to be some sort of success, a victory. Something's going to work out. Public recognition here. This feels like someone may not see this coming. Because the Two of Swords with the Knight of Wands, this is like something coming in and you don't even realize it. You don't see it. This could also be one of those energies where maybe you are just not meant to know, or you're not meant to have all of the details. And sometimes that comes out. Sometimes there's an energy of you being surprised by how things work out, or being surprised by how a situation manifests. I want to get something here just to see, because again, remember we saw justice here with the Wheel and the Knight of Swords. So there's some sort of action being taken and something is going to work out. I almost get the vibe here like Spirit wants you to just trust your intuition, or where's that High Priestess? Trust in how you're feeling, trust in what you know to be true, and just allowing things to happen naturally here. What does the collective need to know about this outcome here? Talk to me about the outcome here of the collective. What does the collective need to know about this outcome? We got codependency. So again, there is a situation where someone wants you to Again, it feels like make a decision, or someone does not want to make some sort of change or allow some sort of change. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. We got retreat here. It is time to disconnect from the world. What is this codependency energy? We got past life relationships. So some of you may be going back. You have known each other before. Romantic feelings, soulmate, and keep an open mind. What does the collective need to know about this outcome here? And we got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Deception, healing family issues, and romantic feelings. That's at Seven of Swords. This is someone who is trying to maybe fix or heal something or hold on to something here. But with deception, we have someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship here. Any other messages for the outcome? Because I feel like someone could be in a codependent situation that either they've been in the past. And we got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. That's that magician energy. Let go of control issues, true love, and finances and career. I feel like with allow this situation to unfold naturally, this is that Two of Swords energy, where I almost get like someone's not meant to know the who's, the what's, the where's, the when's, the how's. Just know that you're meant to have faith and trust in your intuition, or trust in this decision here, because again, whatever this is, it feels like it is going to lead you down the right path or in the right direction. Because right now with Temperance in reverse, this is not the path that you're meant to be on, or the path that is going to lead you to the highest level of love or fulfillment with that King of Cups energy here. So let's get the message to close it out. I feel like some of you could be struggling with this, with that Two of Swords, or there's an energy of being unsure, but you're not meant to be. This is Queen of Pentacles is making a decision and standing firm on that decision, trusting in that decision, and knowing that whatever it is that you decide, with the High Priestess here, you're using your internal wisdom, or using wisdom that you have from the past to make the right decisions for your present. What does the collective need to take away? Clear mind. So again, High Priestess energy, your thoughts, your intuition, you are clear. Sweep away any doubts that you may have and know that you are right. This comes out a lot lately. So it feels like someone here really may be stuck in needing to make a decision, decide on something here, figure something out. And again, it feels like you know what you want, but there's this energy of someone that is trying to maybe convince you, or maybe entice you, or maybe even change your mind here. So again, it feels like you know what's best for your life. And if someone is trying to get you to go down the wrong path or to deviate from what you know to be true, you are correct with your clear mind. You are correct in your assumptions. Your intuition is clear. And again, you ultimately know what is best for your highest or greatest good. So collective, that is the message I have for you guys today. I hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please support the channel as always by liking this video and subscribing. And I will see you darlings on the next one. Bye.